have to be this hard. You know, this reminds me of something that happened to me a few years ago when my son was still very young. He was sick when we had been in hospital for about 10 days plus, going on 2 weeks. He had an injury on his leg. We didn't know where this came from. And after a while, the doctor said they were going to have to give us a surgery or cut his leg. I don't even know what they said. Anyway, a friend said to me, no, don't do that. Come over. There's a doctor here that can look at it. And you won't have to do that. So off I went. He had this swelling on his leg that had been there for a long time and just wasn't going down. Nothing was happening. By the time we got to this doctor in Isoko, he looked at it and was like, now this one, I know what to do now. Just like that. He said, don't worry, rest. I said, hey, me? He said, yes. And then he gave us some pills. He said, take this for 5 days and everything will be all right. We started taking the medication that day or whatever it is he gave to us. First day, second day, by the third day, his leg was back to normal. There was no more swelling, no more pains, nothing. I was like, wow. He said yes, that he learned that practice in Korea. He is a qualified medical doctor who also went to learn traditional herbal medicine in Korea. He said that they preserved it from generation to generation for thousands of years. So they've been able to keep theirs. But unfortunately for us in Africa, we lost a lot of our knowledge of herbal cures because during slave trade, some people went with it. And then, of course, during colonialism, it was discouraged. Imagine what would have happened if they had codified that knowledge. Imagine what would have happened if they have kept all that knowledge of how to cure ailments using herbs, using plants. Imagine what would have happened. Don't let that happen to us in this generation. You carry knowledge. You carry a lot of knowledge that is very valuable. Just because you know it does not mean it's not valuable. People need to know. You need to preserve knowledge for your generation and the generation behind you. Come to the Facilitation Masterclass. Let's teach you how to facilitate sessions. How do you design your knowledge, what you know? How do you codify it so that you can share it with others? How do you design the content so that you can deliver it in a way that is interesting for people to learn? We need to keep knowledge. We need to improve our knowledge management practices. That's why I'm inviting you to join the Facilitation Masterclass. See the details below.